Hello, this is Dread, and in today's video topic, I have woken up in the middle of the summer rain. I was fast, quiet, asleep while things were happening. I woke up to like 25 plus DMs. Unfortunately, because I make a lot of Last Epoch content, there's a lot of people in my ear talking about Last Epoch. So whenever anything big or gigantic happens in the community, I get yammered constantly. I wasn't going to make a video on this. I didn't want to make a video on this because I really don't give a shit. But because so many people were asking, and so many people were asking my opinion, here you go. Here's the video, so you guys can all shut up. So, if you don't know, recently there was a post about uh the CT program for Last Epoch. If you don't know, it is a community testing program that a lot of people have been using over the past few years now to test the game before they come out. And this has given an invaluable service to the community for the most part, as it has made it so that there isn't nowhere near as bugs in the game as there would have been. And the reason I say this is because Last Epoch is a very bug ridden game. There are bugs here and there and everywhere, bugs like aplenty. As someone who plays this game too much, I get to see every single bug and I hate it. I hate seeing bugs because it makes it so I can't play builds like bug A, bug B. Like half the builds on my channel at this point, the reason why I don't release them earlier, or at least I don't play them earlier, it's like, hey, Dread, why didn't you play A build? Well, it was bugged until this patch. Oh, Dread, why didn't you play B build? Well, it was bugged until this patch. A lot of these builds, like the one that you're seeing right now on the screen, the Shuriken Blade Dancer, this build, I didn't play it because it was bugged, because there was a bug that was making it so that shooting out shurikens while you had the blade shield node allocated, it made the shadows, which use your shurikens, all shotgun, and it did an infinite amount of damage. Now, of course, obviously, it shouldn't be doing an infinite amount of damage, and it makes it very hard to make a video about the merits of a build if it does infinite damage, because it doesn't matter what I do, it's going to do infinite damage, which is absurdly boring. So I had to wait until very recently. Thankfully, it was fixed. It just took a while, right? And I just want to like put that out there. The CT program has been invaluable for EHG. Now, of course, do I think that they should pay people to test the game? Probably. Personally, when the CT program came out, a lot of people was like, "Hey, Dread, you should join it. You should join it, Dread." All my like close friends are like, "Hey, you should join the CT program, Dread. You should help test the game, Dread." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to. I'm playing the game because that's what I do. I enjoy playing the game." A lot of people are like, "Hey, you should join this. Hey, you should join this." And it's like, no, I want to play the game because I don't want to test the game. Testing the game is for people who are paid to do so. It's not meant for me. I play the game, they test the game. That's our relationship. It shouldn't be muddied in the water, and that's why I never did it. I just never wanted to do it. So I just played the fucking game, right? Imagine that, playing the fucking game. And now, of course, due to recent things where the community has been talking about a lot of stuff, which I have no skin in this game, by the way. I give two shits. I play the game. I may make videos and I may make quote unquote guides on content, but let's be real. No one fucking plays my builds. No one fucking plays my builds. Okay. Let's be real. I play what I want and I make a video on it. If people want to play it after that, sure. I don't need people to play my stuff to validate me. I don't care. But what I do want is to play the game, right? And it's amazing. So much anger about this topic because I just want to play the game, man. I don't know it, but because of the problem where a lot of people were in the CT program and their restrictions on who was in it wasn't very, strict. There was a lot of content being made based on testing done on the CT servers. Now, like I said, I have no skin in this game. I don't care. I just play the video game. But a lot of people dislike that. Whether or not it's right, it's wrong, it's morally wrong, I give two shits. I give two shits. But what I do care about is what the community thinks. And a large vocal, whatever it be, minority, majority, I don't care. There was a very large amount of people that did not like that. Now, I don't care, but they care. So they came out and they changed it so that If you make content for Last Epoch, you can't be in there. And I'll be honest, I don't think it matters much, to be honest with you, because that would require like the game to be able to be taken seriously, if that makes sense. Because the problem is like with Path of Exile, this would be like a big problem because people take Path of Exile very seriously. But even I, as someone who plays the game for more than 5,000 plus hours on Steam, and even more off, like even more with before we had the Steam client, right? Before I got forced to the Steam client, uh, as someone who has taken this game the most serious out of almost every individual on this planet, I can tell you right now, I don't take this game very seriously in terms of that kind of stuff because offline mode exists. If you don't know, offline mode allows you to play the game offline. Now, normally this is really good for people who don't have stable internet connections. It's good for a myriad of reasons. But the problem is because it's offline, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And what that means is you can edit your save, you can edit your files, you can mod your stuff. I'm not going to give you a link to do it. I'm not going to give you a guide to do it because I don't want to, but you can do that. And recently, even I have been doing it mainly just to test stuff offline that I was curious about. Because my problem is I value my time. I play a lot of builds, like a very large amount of builds. Let's say like I play like hundreds and hundreds of builds. So anything that can save me time in that regard, I will utilize. And so what I've been doing is going offline, testing a concept, seeing if it does enough damage. Let's be real, right? Because that's all I really care about. And then actually going and playing the build. A lot of other people, they'll make content using offline. I don't personally do that. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that as long as you like talk about it and bring it up. I don't really care. But personally, I actually like playing the game. So I play the game anyways. But it has been an invaluable service to me for making content over the past few builds. Like I think like the last 3 builds that I made, which I haven't made videos on yet because I've been busy. But I've used offline to like actually play the fucking video game because unfortunately, due to the mess of balance that Last Epoch is currently in, something doing damage and something not doing damage could fucking be bugged. It could be bugged. It could have problems. Things could not work. So I have to literally go offline just to bug test things, just to make sure they work how they're supposed to work before I spend like 5 hours leveling the character because I like playing from fresh. If you know, like I like doing what I do with the Zero to Hero series where I play character fresh and I start from level 1 without any gear or anything like that. And that's a huge waste of time if every single build I do is awful. And let me tell you, I wasted weeks of my time playing builds that suck because I didn't use offline mode until very recently. But what I'm trying to say though is offline mode makes things very fast. Like I can immediately go offline and test things so quickly, it's not even funny. I don't personally do it. I don't need to do it, but other people are going to. And as long as that matters, none of this like talk about like, oh, like it'll make like things harder for people to make content. No, it won't. Like it'll make it so that you can't like make a bunch of content beforehand, but it's not going to stop people from making content at all because the offline mode exists. So I just want to point that out that like the offline mode still causes all these problems that they're trying to fix with, kicking people out. Like I said, I have no skin in this game. I don't care. I wasn't in the thing. I was in it very recently, very, very small amounts because of I was working on a project. And after that project was finished, I asked to be kicked out because I didn't want to be in there, right? Because I don't want to be in there. I want to make content. I don't want to be in there testing someone else's game. I want to play the game, right? Cool. Also, I don't like getting spoiled. I'll be honest, like because of the way that I play this game, and I don't really like care about what other people do. I don't want to be spoiled about the game, and that would be major spoilers. Hey, like I'd be spoiled, right? Cool. So all of that being said, I think that this is a bunch of hoo-ha. It doesn't matter. As long as offline mode matters, no one will take anything seriously. Now, is offline mode ever going to be removed? No, it's not. It's never going to be removed because it was in the Kickstarter backing. And if they remove that, people will be very pissed. And I'll be honest, I understand that because, like, if I kickstarted this game when I started it, right? Like, I would be pissed too. So, understandably. They'll never get rid of offline mode, and it doesn't matter. It's a nice tool to have. Like I don't really care about it, but other people are like trying to like be like, oh my god, this is gonna do this. No, it's not. As long as offline mode exists, I will never be able to take Last Epoch as seriously because It's not like, like I don't care. I'm just gonna play the game for fun, and that's what I do on the channel. So, with all that being said, this has been Dread. Those are my thoughts on this. I don't really care. Bye.